Yeah.
That's a surprise.
Hi, everyone. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you? Hi, Diana. We're still waiting for Terry. Something about the link just isn't working correctly. So I want to just say that she's probably on her way over. Yeah. All right.
I don't know. We're on and she's not. Didn't this happen to you guys once before? One of you.
Yeah, Terry has the availability to, the reason why it shows up sometimes comments twice is because Terry's an administrator. And the same thing with Marina when I'm on with Marina. And so anyway, she said she may have broken StreamYard.
Good luck.
Let me just tell her that yeah, I don't think she can break StreamYard. So
no,
she's fine.
So. She might like to.
Can you send it in email? Yeah. There we go. All right. So anyway, hello everybody. Yes, we are trying to simulcast on Terry's channel, and she's having trouble getting in. So we'll keep cross our fingers. You know, we're still in that Mercury retrograde shadow side.
Well, and here's the other thing. And
Yeah.
I wanted to send you this, and then just things got crazy around here with dogs and kids and basketballs and whatever. So I was looking and realized that at the exact moment that Pluto and Venus were conjunct. Now, for me, that was 26 minutes after the midnight. Okay, so that's first 26 minutes into the new day. 29 minutes and 29 seconds. So for Terry, it was 11:29:29. But at that exact time, Pluto went retrograde. They are both at
Pluto did. Okay.
They are both at 2 degrees and 6 minutes. And if you add that together to reduce it, you get the figure 8. And and both of them are at 2 + 6. So we have 2 infinity signs. Mm-hmm. And they both had 29:29, which gives you an 11:11 portal. For Terry, it's 11:11:11.
Oh my!
And I know where my stumbling block was. I couldn't figure out what time zone you were in. I forgot. And
Pacific, yeah.
Okay, so you would have been 10, which reduces to a 1, 11, 11.
Okay. Wow.
So you had So any of the downloads that you were getting and are getting were in a portal moment. Now the truth is that Pluto's going to hang here till right around May 11th, which gives us another portal to his
29. And Mercury's shadow is until around the 14th of May. So we still got some of that affecting us. Here she comes.
Some residual stuff. Yeah.
You didn't break anything. Yeah. Oh, Leah, if you put it on, can you put it back in again? I do have some people's. I don't see yours. I see Ness, Annie Bear, Paula. Oh, Leah, I have it. Sorry, I got it. It's there. All right. So, I want to say hi to everybody. Terry, I'm glad you made it, girl.
I didn't break StreamYard yet.
We are.
I know. It is. So just a couple of things. If you hear saws or hammering or any kind of noise, I still have my workmen here right outside the door, and they are pulling up wet and disintegrated particle board that was my floor, and re-putting it down. And so there's that. And then tomorrow I told Terry knows, but I did change. I got Keith a faster appointment at the cardiologist. And so we were going to have to wait 2 more weeks, and I just can't do that. So we got that taken care of. And I just reached 4950 subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I have another new member. Thank you so much. So I'm planning on my 5,000 show, whether it's 49.50 or 5,000, it doesn't matter. I haven't done one in so long. On the 18th of May, which is a Saturday night, and I have invited lots and lots of people to come, and they are also going to be some people are giving giveaways, readings, or cards, or astrology, or whatever. So yeah, you can't miss it. Put it on, and we'll be pulling for. And I'll give you more about the time and so on and so forth, everybody. But come and celebrate and be the beneficiary of beautiful gifts that others will give. So, yes, Wiki, I did hear that it's the anniversary of Mount St. Helens. I did. Let's hope nothing explodes.
Time for a party.
Yeah. But I'm up for it. And everybody can, if you want, you can dress up and come on. I did reply to everybody that replied to me when I first asked about the show. But if somebody else says they want to come on, it's only going to be like 5 or 6 minutes for each person. Because if there's like 50 people and it's only 2 hours,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not going to work. But that's enough.
Like a
That's
dream
enough
show.
time.
We keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
We keep going and going. That's right. So let's say hello to some of these wonderful people. We have, let me get back here to the beginning.
Dr.
We have
Ann's here.
Janet Bora Bora and Imelda and Leah and Martha and Ness. We have Randy and Annie Bear's here. I think, was Annie Bear on your show today, or is she coming on your show, Terry? Was
Next
she already
week.
on? Next
It's
week.
next week. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
it's next week. Yeah.
So Annie Bear, also, if you want to come on, you just let me know. I'll send you a link when I have my little party. I'm anybody that wants to come and show their face, you're welcome to do so. And Linda Kennedy and let's see who else. Lisa Sather. Viviani's here. CJ. Yeah. Sherry. Is that what you said?
Yeah, voices. Yeah.
Oh, Voices from the Swamp, Sherry. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Sherry. Sherry's going to be on. Yeah. And let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. I won't do it on purpose. Dolores Cornia's here. Sally's here. Flower Beauty's here. Mary Starshine. And Paula Rovita. And Mary Starshine. I think I said that. Dancing Debbie's here. She danced on over. Hi, Teacher Barbara. And I love working with Terry because she bookmarks things for me, so I don't have to worry about that all the time. It's always nice. But when we post, I just want you to know, if I post something, it comes up that I said it and Terry said it, and the same if she does it. So,
Yeah.
but I don't care because she's fine. Yeah.
Just makes it look like potness. Like,
Yeah.
hand in hand.
Hi, Dr. Ann. Thank you, dear. I'm working on it. No, you don't have to move over, Ness. We can see everybody now.
Yeah, it's
Samantha?
all working out now.
Yeah. Liz in Awe. How are you, dear? Eliza Bassett. Wow. Fogo Pogo. And I went over. Fogo Pogo has a really new channel, and it's called Woo Woo Wonderment. So if you go over there and sign up and like and subscribe to her channel, that's wonderful. And hopefully soon she'll be coming on. I'd love her to come on and talk to us here. So yeah, I know she was on is going to be on with Gerald. Hi, Coyote Rosenbaum. Nice to see you. And who else? Let's see. Volcanology has a lot sort of tools to help us know when an eruption may arise. Well, that's good to know. I like that, Eliza. Hi, Sagita74. It's good to see you too. And Wiki. Let's see. You used to do the hokey pokey, Leah, but you turned yourself around. That's what it's all about, girl. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, you have to vacuum. That's all right. You got a technical glitch on my channel? Okay. Yeah. Terry's running it. How long does it take Diana to drive to Lake Michigan?
That's on the other side of the state, so 6-7 hours.
Oh,
I'm
7
on Lake
hours.
Huron,
Okay.
Lake Superior side.
Okay.
How long does that
And
take?
I'm close
Hello,
to Lake.
Deborah Haggerty. Okay.
Where I
Oh,
live was
wonderful. Okay,
probably
then.
once of Lake Huron. You know,
Sure.
this was
Yeah.
all under Lake Huron.
Okay.
It's the Big Bay is 30 miles away.
Okay. Hello, Deborah Haggerty. It's nice to see you. And all right, Fogo, I will check your email out and send you a link. And that's wonderful. Leah says there's a boat that leaves Milwaukee and can take your car across. That's
Wow.
interesting. Wow. That's wonderful. All right. Well, if I missed anybody, it was not intentional. And if you're on Terry's channel or my channel, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We're just happy you're here. And we thank you for you. We got 10 questions so far. So we're going to go ahead and start. But I want to first welcome Diana Bowles, oil painter. She put the capital B back on her name. So
I
that's
didn't.
big.
StreamYard did that. I did.
Oh,
I did not. I did not. StreamYard did it.
Oh, all right. Hi,
Thank
Jen
you.
Bowles. And then we
Oh, hi,
have
Beth.
Terry from Holding Your Space. Welcome, Terry. Thank you.
Thank
Oh.
you.
What, Diana?
Thank you.
I'll look into what do you call that when you fix something? Editing.
Oh,
Editing.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway.
I'll be
Well,
edited.
thank you, Annie. It's just getting more and more. I think they're finding things that were missed when my roof was done 2 years ago. Hi, Laura. It's good to see you too. But I'm just hoping that I'm really hoping that my insurance takes care of the whole thing. Well, it's a $950 deductible. I can come up with that. So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
all right. Very
Okay.
good. So I'm going to take your questions, but not necessarily in order. But these are the people that I have. I have Ness, Annie, Paula, Leah, Barbara, Sally, Sigita, Ness again. Oh, Ness, you just had a question. Do you want us to show our face for this show? Oh, yeah. No, just for if you want to come on for the celebration show at all, Ness, and say something or say hi, you can do that. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome to do that. Liz and Fogo Pogo. Okay. So here we go. Oh, Sagita, I got you. Yeah. All right. Wow, a lot of people from Michigan. Barbara grew up on Saginaw Bay. Hi,
Oh,
Scott.
well, then you're just
Awesome.
stones throw down.
Hi, Sharon
I'm in
Foster.
Grand-
And
Yeah, I'm in
Wildflower grew up in Door County. Yeah.
And yeah,
Wow.
so
That's amazing.
that's the next county over. And
Yeah.
I'm in Grand Blanc Township. So you should know where
Yeah.
that is, right? If you grew up on the bay.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.
DJ, you're
All
near
right.
the soup. You know where Dancing Crane Coffee Shop is? That's my shaman and lifetime friend, Jim LeBlanc.
Okay.
So if you get over that way,
Awesome.
stop in and get a coffee. Tell him I said hi.
All right. So I think I'm going to start with, I think your name is Renee, isn't it, Fogo Pogo? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. But we're going to do your question because you said you needed to vacuum. Terry?
Yeah. I think it's not Jackie or Jocelyn.
Oh,
Gosh. I can't remember what her name is now. Pogo. I'm sorry. It's like I broke
All right.
a lot of things today, evidently.
it's okay. It's Callie. Oh,
That's
thank you.
Callie.
Thank you
you.
so much. I'm
It
so
was so
sorry.
fun.
Yeah.
I
We
was
were
talking
close,
to her.
but not a nice cigar.
Yeah,
yeah,
she was in meditation
Okay.
this morning, and I knew it
Oh,
immediately.
Kaylee.
Kaylee. Kaylee.
Like a
Yeah,
Kaylee. Okay.
that's how it goes. Yeah.
Wow, you guys. All right. All right.
Pui, pui.
Okay, well, you've heard of her. All right, so I'm going to go with Kaylee's question so she can go vacuum because she said she was going to do that. And far be it from me to have somebody taken away from their work chores, you know.
Well, yeah, she's having a party this weekend. She's a hostess, so
Oh, all right.
she
There
is.
you go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, for someone who has mediumship as part of their possible skill set, how would you recommend working on those skills? Any advice? Yeah, I'm sure we have some for you. Yep, absolutely. I want you to know that Val Kay and I are doing a mediumship class in a while. And there's some exercises that you can do that will bring you some clarity and so on and so forth. But you have to completely drop the idea that you're wrong, you know, because you're not going to hear anything outside you. It's all inside your head mostly. Or you may get images, or you may get a smell, or you may get things like that. But it's practicing. Honestly, that's what it is. That's the real working on the skills, is practicing and going over and over and practicing. When I brought Gina Labrie on, and Terry, this was a long time ago, but Terry and a few others that were in Susan Lynn's mediumship class, they had only learned the skills and they were honing them as they were doing them. And everybody knew that. Everybody knew they were just really practicing, because for entertainment purposes only. But they got lots of hits. But, you know, the practice, and there are practice sessions that you can get together with groups of people and work on. But I would love the other ladies to offer what they would like to offer for this as well. So what do you think, ladies?
Trust your gut, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
The first thought that comes into your mind, don't go like that. Say it, because more times than not, that's your carrot, that's your lead in. And it holds true that it turns out to have meaning to the person that you're reading for. Mm-hmm. And when you have no one in particular that you're reading for, and you start to get these hits, keep track of them. They are omens and messages coming your way for a reason. And either you're going to run into the person that needs that, or you're going to run into the situation that they were showing you.
Yeah.
Such as your radiator blowing out.
That's right. That's right.
He said stay home.
Rear view mirror, maybe. A rear view window.
Right through my voided rear view window.
Yeah. So I feel like Kaylee, that every time I connect with spirit, it's usually, well, number one, you want to call in all your protection, but number two, I'm connecting with this side of my brain or spirit, whereas opposed when I'm connecting with angels or somebody, it's usually back here. So, and I can feel it coming in. And what I usually do is I ask in my angels, my guides, my team, and I ask to talk to their team, your sitters team, and then talking to the sitters team and bringing in who they want to bring in, which doesn't always happen. It can be somebody completely different, and it can be the next person in line too.
That's true.
But exactly what Alex said. I mean, you just practice and you say everything you get, and nothing is too silly. Like he liked pickles, you know, silly things that you might think are crazy, or he looks like somebody in a movie,
right?
Like James Dean. Yeah.
Yep. I remember Jean at one time, she goes, okay, all right, all right, I'll say it. His pants are like plumber's pants. His butt crack was coming up. You know what I mean? You could see his butt crack. And she said, I'm sorry, but that's what he said. And it was, the guy was a plumber. His pants were slung low. And it's like, you don't want to say that, but really, and you have to kind of trust it at that point. And they always are funny too, if they can be, not always, but there's a lot of them that love to play with you and have fun with you. So
that's what my Aunt Peggy used to call the Great Johnson Divide. A lot of the men in my family, Johnsons, were at that, didn't have a waistline, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
She'd always ask Uncle Jerry, tell me, is the Great Johnson Divide showing? Because I don't want to look.
Yeah, I get it.
Love
No, I
that.
get it. But you know that that could also have meant something else. So I won't go there. But yeah,
Oh, well, okay.
yeah. Yeah. You've been learning some of your paranoia. You've been experiencing this spirit trying to communicate. Yeah, yeah, and just trusting that and knowing that you're protected as well, Kaylee, and that they're not. Your guides are not going. Hopefully, if you've asked them to come in and your angels and to take care of you, then you're asking for the right protection before you go jumping into something like that. And
Yeah,
if you
and
feel uncomfortable, you just got to let it go. Yeah, you gotta say,
yeah,
I'm
and
not going to do this
Val,
right now.
yeah,
Mhm.
Val and Allie will take such great care of you. So I think it's always great to go in with the amazing teacher and somebody that'll teach you, because you don't want them entering your
Mhm.
body.
Right,
That's one thing you
right.
don't want to do. You want to connect with them out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
What it
It's
feels
really nice.
like up
You're
there.
welcome. And we just want you to welcome you to, I mean, you've already been here before. You've been in the community for a very long time, but we want to welcome you as a new channel member and send you lots of good luck and great shows. Great shows. So thank you.
Yeah.
And so Ramon and Sonia came in. Sonia, I think I have room for one more. That's fine. Hi, Janet. It's nice to see you. All right. So everybody, if you're putting your questions in, which I could probably take, Sonia wants one. I could probably take one or two more, but I'm going to do these by just by picking. I'm not going to go in order. So please hang on, because sometimes some of the people that come in late, they don't have the ability to ask questions. And so this helps in that regard. So, all right. So let's take a look at Teacher Barbara. She says, I'd like a reading to see if her friend Pete comes through. I'm wondering if he was in the car with me when I was jamming on the highway home from school. I heard, "Are you done?" That's good, Barb. Her friend Pete was a very good friend of hers that died unexpectedly not too long ago. So that's I'm just giving you some background on that. Yeah. Okay, KK, thank you. Good to see you. Are you done? Okay, Sally, I'll pick you so you can go through your dishes. Did you just get one dirty so you wouldn't be lying? Is that what it is? All right.
So
Uh,
Barbara, Pete comes through and he's well, first of all, he's saying Petey. And he's and I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but then he says, where have you been, girl? He's like, I've been right here all along. And yes, he's in the car with you. So finally, right? He's like, finally.
Uh-huh.
And he's calling you sweetie. And I don't know. And then he's showing me like pie and cakes and little chocolates, and like he was I don't know if he had a sweet tooth or this was something that you guys did together, like coffee and you know um sweets or something, but he's acknowledging that, and he's also acknowledging a checkerboard. So I don't know if that's a checkerboard floor, something about off to the races, but and just let me know if any of this sounds like him, because this is kind of what he's talking about. Um, and something to do with the car when he's showing me that checkerboard. So, yeah.
Oops, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay.
so on a hit on your checkerboard, could that be Checkers, the fast food hamburger joint?
Oh,
And
maybe.
and when hearing him say, "Are you done yet?" I had to go to these cars because they're funny, right? So the first card I got
Mhm.
goes right along with what Terry was saying, calling you sweetie or honey. And it's all in pure love and fun. And yes, he was with you in the car. The chariot came out.
Yep. Yep.
And so my cards are confirming what Terry says, because who but the devil can get you to eat cake and chocolate? And maybe at the same time.
That's good.
And yep, that's me. I was there with you riding
It's a
into town
victory.
successfully.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
absolutely.
So this is really great. And Barbara, I have to tell you that of late, I have been very interested in another singer, like I was with Freddie. This one's Marty Ballin from Jefferson Airplane, and he's passed now. But so I'm talking my brother, connecting with my brother, who is called the Doc of Rock, and I said, okay, you introduced me to Freddie. Now you got to round up Marty Ballin, because I want to talk to him too. So I'm waiting to hear from Marty. But he's the one whose voice always sort of outshone Count on Me and Miracles, I believe it was. And yeah,
Oh, wow.
he was amazing.
Haunting,
Yeah.
haunting singer.
Haunting
His
voice, and very handsome when he was young. Very, very handsome man.
Mm.
Wow.
But yeah.
Saw
Anyway.
you
Reese's
coming
peanut butter
back.
cups, Barbara. Okay.
Okay.
That's what he was. He always called you honey.
Yeah.
He always called her honey. So what I get here is, don't worry about what other people think when you're in the car, Barb, or what I think, because, it's so much fun riding shotgun with you. You can look as silly as you want. I'm right there beside you. And what you're doing is you're doing an act of self-preservation. This brings you joy, and there's nothing that would bring me to you closer than the joy you feel as you ride along and sing. And he said, you know that your and my friendship had a purpose, but he said, I was tired. I had done my time, so to speak. But I'll always be around, and I'll always be your friend, and we'll always have laughing times. He says, remember, life is magic. Life is magic. Embrace the magic. If you feel he was there, if you heard him, he was there and you heard him. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels
Anyway.
like the car might be your special place with him, Barbara.
Mhm.
Doesn't it?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you for that. I hope you're doing okay today. All right. So let's see if we could, while we're in the mode of asking people on the other side things, Leah wonders if Jeremy White, my friend's brother, who ended his time on Earth, it ruined my friendship with his brother Joel, and I miss Joel. Okay. Jeremy White, my friend's brother. So Joel was your friend, and Jeremy was his brother, and it ruined your friendship. Okay. Because apparently Joel had a hard time with this. Is that what I'm guessing, Leah? Okay. Let's see what we can find out.
Mm. Oh, Leah, that's what the song was about. That's why that song came into my head. And I look down and I see you filling in the next line. Ballin singing, I saw you coming back to me. He wants you to reach out to Joel.
Oh, okay. So he wants you to heal that relationship. Are you sensing he feels badly that what happened screwed up that relationship? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
He understands that. Jeremy understands that. And looking back from the other side, he realizes all the repercussions involved when that sort of thing happens. And that for you to reach out to him would help Joel heal. Because Joel not only misses you, but needs you. He just doesn't know how to reconnect himself.
Oh, he blames you? Oh my goodness. She says, Joel cut me off and moved. He blames me.
Oh, that's it.
He needs to do
Yeah.
a lot of healing. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terry,
So
what do you got?
that's interesting. They kept saying, nobody's ever right. Like it never works to be right. And so that's it. That's
Yeah.
Joel. And it's like it's a pain in his heart, but he can't stop being right because then what does he have? And he really needs a shoulder. So he's just saying, wait, bide your time. Please be there when you're ready or when he's ready, because he will be ready, and it will take some time. Just send him healing, send him love every day. But he keeps saying that no one's ever right. So don't go at it as he's wrong, he's, misguided. Just change your story and to that I'm your friend and I'm here when you're ready. And also
He said
that
his
takes
brother
away
died
that hurt.
Okay.
Oh.
He said his brother died for what was right in front, or for what was right in front of him, meaning love, but we didn't have a sexual friendship. Okay.
Yeah.
While Terry was talking, I have had situations where people have cut me off, believing that I did something wrong, and many years has gone by, and eventually we iron it out. But the interesting thing is something else comes up and it happens again, or there's a schism again, even though it was nothing that I had 50% maybe, but not 100% guilty of. And I will only allow one time to reunite with somebody who's going to do that to me. So just be careful, Leah, if you do reach out and you get along and you work something out, that if he starts in again, it isn't meant to be. It's karmic. It is anyway. So
yeah, that's an
it's
excellent point. Yeah.
So I get here invisible. The Jeremy is saying, I may be invisible, but I'm right here all the time, and I know what he's doing, and I know what you're doing. I am, I can see everything. I got the purpose card again. He said, it doesn't matter what the purpose was. It's no one's fault. It's whoever is killing themselves, basically. It's their decision, even if it's clouded. And he said, he's sending you lots of love, honey. He feels bad that you've been taking this burden on for so long, I think, and wants you to know that it shouldn't be your burden to take on, and you need to just cut the cords and release. And, if you can reach out to him and make amends, but if he's hostile to you, don't take the bait. It isn't worth it. Yeah. You're welcome, dear. Yeah.
Pain in the heart with that one.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Paula Rovita. Welcome, Paula. Her friend Joe McDaniel died a few years ago, and we were very much in love. Oh, any messages from him? Okay. I'm sorry for your loss, Paula.
He's singing that song, Joe and Paula Sitting in a Tree, Kising. And he is showing me like the kind of lazy days of summer. Like it was just that time of your youth, no matter what your age was, it was like there was that romance there, that summer, summer love kind of feeling.
Yeah.
But it's he's very sentimental about you, very sentimental still. So there's definitely some chords there still, Paula, of love and a real connection. Go ahead and I'll pull a card on him.
Okay. He's not singing it. He's not singing it very well. He's singing it, but he's got 3 coins in his hand, and he turns around and he throws them into the fountain, and then he belts out 3 coins in the fountain. Does that movie mean something to you personally? Is it, one of your favorite romantic movies? Because it's a pretty romantic movie. So he's showing me that, and third time's a charm comes up, and also this is probably the third time you've had a life together, right? But the first one where you were romantically involved. So if it's the end of one way, what's going to happen with the next time you are together? Probably romance to continue.
Yeah, that's
Excuse
true.
me.
So, I mean, I'm. This may be a little bit personal, Paula, but like, did he have a body to die for? I mean, actually, this guy's body looks more like Donald Trump Jr.'s, but I won't go there. Anyway, this says body. I'm feeling he loved you body and soul, so it could be either one of those. He said that you had a lot of fun. You had fun play communication. You might pretend to, play punch each other or just have a good time together, and that there was a lot of laughter and joy in your relationship. And he said, at the end, he said he was having some kind of hardship. I don't know if he was ill for a long period of time or if it was something that came on suddenly, and he wasn't able to get it taken care of, and that's why he passed. That's kind of what I'm getting, but you're the one that would know for sure about that. I'm not sure, but hardship, whether it be monetary, physical, or otherwise. So he looks like he has a lot of fun. He had cancer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I pulled a couple cards for you there, Paula, and this is my Lady of the Urn. So she's carrying all that pain. I don't know if you have his urn or if you go to the cemetery a lot or whatever, but if that gets heavy for you, when you're ready, to let it go, to empty the urn, so to speak, or the bucket, I usually call it, where you put all your grief and your pain. Because you're a beautiful angel. You still got it, girl.
Oh,
so, yeah. Self-acceptance. So beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a beautiful love.
Yeah. Oh, Mary, thank you. Sometimes if I don't laugh, I'll cry. So nobody wants to look like Donald Trump Jr. Even Donald Trump Jr. All right. So we got a little bit of a healing that Annie needs here. Her right scapula is very tender, very sore. As suggested by Callie Healer, put castor oil, salve that Diana makes. Absolutely. Is there a message stuck in my wings, so to speak? I love that. That's awesome. Oh.
Yeah, lighten the load, which you've been doing a great job of. Continue flying and soaring. You have a few more things that you have to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, well, I was just going to say that's all that's coming in right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They're talking about itchy witchy nights and days. So it is like your wings are coming in, but also they're showing me you flying. So you can fly with your broom if you don't have your wings right now. And they say you'll know what that means. And then they say fly away, little bird. But I keep pulling self-acceptance. So the same one.
Yeah.
and she's got both her
Yep.
wings.
And
so
it's an
she's still
ongoing
putting
thing,
down.
isn't it, Terry?
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
it's an ongoing thing.
And you can usually tell people that are from the angelic realm. I just read about this, that you get that back there. You get a little rash back there and tender and sore, and your bra strap.
Really?
So, how many women are angels
Wow.
on this planet?
Itchy.
Yep.
Remember, we used to call it an over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Yeah. To your ears hole.
Annie, they're saying it's never a mistake to give to yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. Don't allow bad energies to overpower your light. And you don't. You don't do that. You always give of yourself. You're always doing that. And that would create a burden somehow, that you have to release now and then, because you just we can't keep carrying the papoose on our back. We have to take it off once in a while because we have to lay down. So, but you're doing the work. You're doing the work. Absolutely. And life is a gift. It says, seize the day, make the most of it, and cut out all the noise. And look at the beautiful buck here. So again, Annie, nothing you didn't already know.
Right.
Because you really
And
do
that
know all
papoose
of
is
it.
growing. He needs a bigger carrier. And move your arms, move them around. Don't be afraid to stretch them. You remember that exercise that you did online with you guys, with both of you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was beautiful. You got to do that too. You're putting a lot of energy into your legs. Don't forget the upper body has to move too.
That's right. And Vicki, you're right. Stress is carried in our shoulders. And Janet said, I love this sharing, Janet. One of my Reiki teachers had an exercise for us to pull each other's angel wings out of our back and make them larger and more luxurious.
I like that.
Wonderful teacher.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Here, grab mine.
Yeah. Grab mine and pull them out and make them beautiful. Brush them and clean them. And
You should put brush on.
That's right. Yes. Hi, Jess. You had to stretch and unlock the muscles and tendons. Yep. Hi, Sharon Robinson. Nice to see you too. All right. So thank you, darling. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. There was, I would like to read for Dolores Cornia. So I hope I know you are probably still here, Dolores. And she just finished her Reiki certification. Good for you. She wonders was that John in the foyer earlier, or in the foyer? I don't know how you pronounce that.
I like
Everybody
the way you
sounds
said
different.
Foyer.
The foyer.
Depends on if you're in Boston or Baltimore.
That's true. That's very true. Because we drop our R's when we're from Boston. It's a foyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he says yes, and he often shows up, I think, like out of this, kind of out of the side of your eye or whatever it's called. It's he's by the door a lot and by the window a lot. So he's talking about look for, he calls it disturbances in the field, but it's like, you'll look and you'll see everything there, the sky, the grass, but then there'll be this spot that's not really there because you're already like moving on to a different dimension, not leaving the body, but like in the fifth dimension from 3D. So, and he's helping you with that. Like he's right here, but he's talking about static. Sometimes you might hear static or you might see it on TV or it might be on your radio. And yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. He's talking about that static. You might listen to a little bit more. You might start hearing things if you want to, not to scare you.
And follow me through the portal. Follow me through the portal. Follow me through the portal. I'm getting
Mhm.
messages a lot in threes nowadays. So
Yeah, you are.
really,
That's
you know, 3 dreams, 3.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
this is what he said: follow me through the portal. And he said it 3 times. So a foyer
Okay.
is definitely a protocol. And
It
so,
is. Sure.
you know, I
Yeah.
mean,
Mhm.
Sananda, it's the way
Oh.
up.
Oh, yeah.
It's the way up.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
and guess
That's
what number
beautiful.
it is?
11? Oh, 1.
3.
Oh, it's a 3.
It's a
Oh,
3.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The triad. Number
That's
3, and
beautiful.
she's saying it 3 times. Yeah. Yeah.
Allie is
Yeah.
the 1.
Isn't it?
Oh my gosh. That's
I
beautiful.
got some, it is beautiful. I got some
Stand-
messages for you too from him. He says, be at peace. He recognizes that you've been having a really hard time, and he wants you to know that you need to stay peaceful, because getting upset about it isn't going to change anything. So accept and be peaceful about it, and accept that he's with you as well. Anytime you can talk to him anytime, you can call him in anytime, or whatever. He said it's an act of love to accept ourselves as we are. And he can see that from a much higher vantage point, because he knows everything where he is. And he's saying, accept yourself for who you are and why you are going through whatever it is you're going through. And you're still reaching out and, working on growing and growth, and be proud of yourself. He said, I know that some of it might feel like an act of self-preservation, but when we take care of ourselves, when we love ourselves, when we do things for ourselves, there's nothing wrong with that. Many of us feel like, oh, I'm being selfish. No, you're not selfish. He says, I know, and I'm there. So just call on me when you need me.
May I just add this to it, because this
Yep.
is a new deck, and that's the first time I've pulled that card, so I needed to make sure. And Sonata is the evolved name of Yeshua, he who has ascended into the higher dimension of awareness. So that's exactly what it is. Follow me through this portal. I am on my way, and you can come with me.
That's wonderful. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Dolores. It's always a pleasure to see you here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right. So, Liz, you just finished a mediumship class. What high-level guides do I have around me now? I was very surprised how quickly messages came in. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, you have access to them all, Liz. Quite honestly. Yeah. Certainly the archangels.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay.
And that's a fine way to be.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yep.
We are on the same wavelength, that is for sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Are you familiar at all with the Buddha? Well, the Buddha, I mean, everybody knows who the Buddha is. The Buddha is Yeshua, Jesus, Mother Mary. Some people feel really close to Mother Mary. Some St. John of the Cross or St. Germain are some other ones. I believe you can call in some of these, can't you, Terry? Can't you call in these people?
Always.
Yeah. Okay.
Always.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's at your beck and call. And then relationships build from there. I was seeing, she's the patron saint of herbology.
Oh.
Her name starts with an H, and right now all I can think is Hedwig, but it isn't St. Hedwig.
Okay. All right.
She is one who she wants you to learn more about natural medicinals.
Excellent.
Saint Fiacre.
Terry?
It looks like Saint
Yeah.
Fiacre, but I can't pronounce it properly. Anyway, that's what I looked
Okay.
up. For,
Okay.
but that's oh wow.
It came up
She gets
again.
the nod again. Yeah.
One more time,
Yep.
and it's a charm.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, I have her book, and I'm sorry, I can't. The name is. There's so many letters in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Liz said Saint
Sorry.
Hildegard.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
That's true.
oh, Hildegard of Bingen? Is that who it is?
Yes.
Hildegard
Yes.
of Bingen?
Her-
Okay.
Yes. Her,
Oh,
Her-
yes.
her-
Yes.
Her cloister
She's
is
fabulous.
still in operation
is.
today.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There you
And
go.
it's the same thing I'm hearing, Liz, is you have but to ask. That was the first thing that came in as soon as I read that. You're going through cycles right now. So so just know that as you're going through these cycles, you can call on anybody that you want to come in to help you with it. And there when you're connected, you can ask directly and they come in, and it's just like, you've got that going
Yep.
on. And they're also talking
Mhm.
about doing some records, some Akashic records, the field of Akash. But when you get into that field of Akash, then you can go into whoever you want. And alchemy, so making magic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you might want to, I love that alchemy part. And that usually means that you're bringing in something physical, some sort of physical movement as well, like doing breath work or herbs or something physical when you're doing it, lighting candles for different saints.
Oh,
Right.
Hildegard is all about all over that. I mean, it's not just the
Right.
herbology, but everything that goes with it. So, and with all the exclamation points, Liz, you must already be familiar with her. So dive deep. She's calling you.
Yeah. She's calling you. Yeah. And yes to those in the chat that says can't we all do this? Yes, you can.
Yes,
You can all do this.
absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody can
100%.
do this.
We are
Yep.
called together as a group because we are all on,
Yep.
on the same wavelength.
The same trajectory. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's awesome. That's really good. Thank you so much. All right. So we have Mary Starshine, who went to the same high school as one of the female students who was shot at Kent State. Oh my God. 4 dead in Ohio. Does she have any messages?
Dead in Ohio. Yep. 10 soldiers and Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own. Oh,
I used to
Oh,
play
I
that for my
know.
students, and we would talk about Kent State, and because they didn't know anything about it. It was so long ago. But we were talking about protest songs, and
well, we were going to drive down there. Us
Oh, you
students
were?
From Wayne State. Yeah, us students
Okay.
from Wayne State were going to drive down there that day.
Oh.
We didn't go.
didn't go. That's good. All right, let's see if we can get a message from her.
It feels like there's a group of Mary, that work together, and when these kids are in the universities and protesting Black Lives Matter, anytime there's that kind of a group, they come in and it's like a army of peace warriors. It's kind of how they're talking about themselves. And she's really working with them, and they're trying to bring peace to these kids. They're trying to bring peace in many ways. And again, they bring up that same thing of no one's ever right. You never change a mind by being right. So they do it in a very soft way and calming way, trying to help.
Yeah. Your
33.
Liz's doctoral apartment overlooked Daffodil Hill. She knew the survivor, never left her memory. Wow. Oh, the Orion Gate. Wow.
Number 33.
Wow.
Okay.
And okay, so we are in the Polaris Stargate, right? That's our north.
Yeah.
Our North Star, our pole star now. 6,000 years ago, it was Thuban. 6,000 years before that, it was Vega. And 6,000 years before that, it was Deneb. And now we're in another patterning of this, of messages coming in through the Pluto, Aquarius, Uranus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Big guys are talking and making it happen. And so what they are saying is the same thing that we were saying in the 60s.
Yeah.
And the 70s. And it's happening again for a reason, for now we are in position to close the circle.
Okay. Wow. Fascinating here. I get here that she totally forgave what happened to her because she had to forgive to move forward. I don't, you don't forget even when you're up there. But she was apparently a planned sacrifice. It was part of her contract. And so I can see how she might be concerned about the current protesters for the Palestinian issue, and trying to get them away from the violence, because they said we weren't even being violent and look what happened to us. So the next one I get is very interesting. I get witch. And who knows whether you know or not, whether she might have believed in witchcraft, or she may have believed, or she may have been a real spiritual person, but I get that she had a very big personality. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but that she might have been funny. She might, which is really, really hard. It seems I was watching the trial of the parents that were, that son killed some people. I don't know, was that in Michigan or Missouri, Minnesota or something a while ago? Yeah. It was close to where you guys are. And the people were saying, that now I lost my train of thought. Shucks.
Well, the parents went to jail here.
Yeah. Yes, they did. But it's like things are changing. They're saying things are changing in all different aspects of the world, and people are finally being held to account for what other people do, which would include also what happened at Kent State. Somebody with a trigger finger is all it was. Somebody got spooked, and they shot their gun. So
yeah, don't you?
Thank you so much.
Sorry. When I see those, when I see those kids on the campuses, and I know that some of them are not they're not students there, but when I see them, I just feel in my heart that Joe Biden is like, do not let anybody get hurt. He's just trying so hard to make sure that this is done properly.
Right.
Very, very conscious of it.
He's taken a lot of heat for it from, but when I was on with Andre the other day, he said he's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't, he's not the president of Israel. So it's very, very difficult to make change like that when it isn't even your country, really. Anyway, thank you.
And when we look
lady.
at people who are accusing him of things, they're not necessarily his supporters to begin with. So
that's true. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Although I know a lot of young people aren't happy, and you can understand why. Yeah. It's just that. So Sherry Laidler, I hope you're still here, Sherry. I have here that you would like to hear from your father, John. And so there we go. Let's see if we can reach him. We are almost at the hour, ladies. Do you have something else you have to do? Or can we go over? Or
I don't have anything till 6. I have to 5 till 6. I have to be off, but
Right.
I've got a couple more. but my
All
neighbor
right.
is taking me to get my vitamins because
Okay.
I'm out. of
No,
some of
that's
the-
all right. We'll get what we can done. We'll get what we can done. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So John. Ooh. So Sherry, if you're here, would you say that you're here if you wouldn't mind? It's nice to have somebody. Oh, thanks, Sherry. It's nice to read for someone that you know. Oh, you are. Thank you. Okay. So Sherry, was your dad an academic? Was he a teacher, or did he work in the school system or administration, or can you just give me any feedback? Was he a teacher? And sometimes people could be teachers and not like in a college or a classroom. They could be just like a real good mechanic that taught other people how to be a real good mechanic. And he's saying, what, here you are with your mother, and I remember you. I mean, you're just the sweetest little girl, and we just loved you so much. You'll always be this size to me, is what I get from him. And all right, so every time I get this word, it throws me off. Arcana. Familiar? No, but was well liked.
The major arcana. Well, the major arcana.
Yeah, but it
Oh.
means something.
Somebody with
Yeah.
strength, and somebody with prominence, a higher up.
It's secrets or mysteries is what it is. Okay. So it's secrets or mysteries. Maybe he had some ability, psychic ability. It's very possible. Again, sometimes it's hard to reach the exact person because there's a lot of people standing in the wings, but that's what I got for you. But if he was well liked, that's really wonderful. It's always nice to hear that. So.
Yeah, he's showing me himself in a suit and tie, and he's like, that was so uncomfortable in that lifetime. He's making known to me because he's also showing me this big easy chair that he liked to sit in, and how that was kind of the heart of the home. He liked to be home with you. I don't know if your mom's over there with him now, but if not, maybe in her dreams. But he's your guardian angel, I think. So, and again, there's 3 portals there, right? But he's watching over you. He likes everything that you're studying. He wants you to continue because he's so proud of you. And he shows you signs. So I don't know if you hear, they meet in dreams. Yeah. That's it. They meet in dreams. So there's still a lot going on. He connects with you guys quite often. So I think you must know it, Sherry.
Well, that might be that arcana idea. Yeah. Go ahead, Diana. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, he's showing with this kind of goes along with what Terry was getting with the easy chair and things. He's showing me Ferdinand the Bull. Okay, like I'm a big shot, and I'm expected to do this, but I don't want to do that. I just want to make daisy chains. I just want to talk to the bees. So I did have to pull a card, and I'm getting Lightship Earth.
Oh,
right. So he is trying to help you through these times. Is there something in particular that is troubling you right now? Right. And so he's on your side, and he's going to be there to help you get over it, whatever it is that's troubling you. And this is nice because the bottom of it is Sacred Earth. So that goes along with his Ferdinand the Bull feel, right?
Yep.
So stay connected, stay grounded. Yes, there is an ascension coming. You're standing in your powerful light.
Excellent. Wow, that's awesome.
That's amazing. Okay. Yeah, Jen says that Sherry's driving. That's why she's not commenting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Don't comment.
All right. All right. Well, I'm glad that thank you for commenting for her. Okay.
He
He
beat to
beat his own
own
drum and
drum.
left home.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Thank you.
There you go,
Thank you, Jen.
Ferdinand the Bull.
Ferdinand the Bull. All right. So we have Ness. She wonders how justice will look. What's justice will look like over a large social betrayal I experienced when I confront or address them this year. So it sounds like a confrontation or getting up in someone's face and saying something to them. She wonders what the justice of it will look like. Will it be? Will it be? Will she? I'm thinking. Will she feel better, or she's not? Is it not going to matter? I don't know.
I'm feeling some discomfort in your solar plexus, or maybe it's their solar plexus, but there is some discomfort around it, Ness.
Okay.
They're showing me a medal of Saint Anne de Beaupré. And she's the embodiment of Saint Anne, the mother of Mary. And so it's to nurture yourself that you'll get through this. And yeah, basically, you will have the ability to find your voice and get through to them. Mothers stick up for their children, and sometimes you have to stick up for yourself by being your own mother.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
Wow.
Ness, I don't know if it's going to be this brutal, but I'm getting that they might laugh it off. So what? That kind of a thing. But they want you to be strong because you have lion energy and you can they won't let you know. They don't want to satisfy you by letting you know that they feel badly or guilty. And they want you to trust that what you're doing, that your guides will catch you and your angels will catch you. And they're not going to be very comfortable with this. That's why they're laughing, because a lot of people laugh when they're uncomfortable. They kind of, so that's what I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Oh.
For you, it's going to be great, Ness. And for them, it's like there's this fence that they've built and it almost looks like jail. That they're kind of, somebody's worried about it.
Okay.
I got to show you. I had to pull a card.
The
There
gate's
it is.
opening.
And yep, the
Okay.
number 33 again. So 2 33s and twice I pulled the 3 card, right? And here we are. And then the card that was under her is the Mother Mary. And that just says it.
Mm-hmm.
What I was getting from Saint
What you
Anne.
were getting at earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to go,
Okay.
ladies.
Okay, honey.
All
Bye.
right, honey.
Thank you. I
Bye-bye.
love you all.
Thank you.
Love
Bye.
you.
Yep. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. All right. So, and if you have to go, I'm going to finish up with these people, but if you have to go, you go, Terry. Okay. So I
Okay.
have Sally, Sagita, Sonia, KK, and Peekaboo. And so those are who I have right now. Okay. So Sally wants a reading on the activity in her home. All righty. And it would help me, Sagita, if you're here, Sonia, KK, Peekaboo, let me know if you're here, if you wouldn't mind, so that if you're not answering, then I know you're not here. So Sonia's here. Okay.
Sonia's here. Yeah. I get star consciousness. So,
Wow.
same old,
Yeah.
Sally.
Mhm.
They're coming in. The star beings are coming in. So
Okay.
just really connected on that land. And they're just standing on it, aren't they? They're bringing it in.
Wow.
Yeah.
They are bringing it in. Yeah. She's got a lot of activity there. I get the card, everything is here. Embrace the belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment. And when life comes to a standstill, turn inward. Your inner light is keeping everything alive and moving. So the expansion of your spiritual gifts are bringing more and more of these beings, whether they be elemental beings or star beings, to you, because they love the energy that you have and they want to work with you. It's hitting hard at night. You can ask them not to do that. Can't you ask them? You say, listen,
Certainly.
I need some sleep. I don't want to be bothered at night. Come in the daytime,
Yeah.
please.
And tell them not to
yeah.
surprise you if you don't want to be surprised, right? Like, I don't want to turn
Right.
around at night and see somebody.
That's right. Yeah. Give me, I don't have to see you to know you're there. Let me know what you think. And so I know, but I don't want to be disturbed if I'm sleeping. Oh, your colors and cool shapes. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, you might not want to stop. Yeah. Healthy boundaries. There you go, Annie. I love that. That is so cool, Sally, honestly.
Yeah.
All right. So I have Sonia, KK, and Sagita still here. So Sagita, I'll put you up here first. When will your sister is feeling down, and when is she going to ever get a job? We can't really give times, but we can read the energy a little bit here. Here's the drill. When you're feeling down, you start to think things like, I'm never going to get a job. What am I going to do? I need money and I don't have it. And you say those things over and over. I'm not saying you do, Sagita, but your sister. You want to say instead, employment finds me in every possible way. I have all the money to do everything I want and pay all my bills. And it's hard to be in that mindset when you're worried about your future, but it really, really matters what you think and say. So, Terry, what you get?
Yeah, I get the same. That was the first feeling I got, is that she kind of needs to get some new ideas and inspirations, kind of get her energy up, because when you get depressed or something, it is hard to manifest, when your feelings get down. And it's just anything that brings her joy and wonder, whether that's going for walks or dancing or whatever.
Yeah.
She needs to do something fun.
She does.
Yeah.
She needs to do that and not focus on her lack of a job. She has to affirm, like Jill says. Yeah, you use your affirmations. I have more job interviews and responses than unlimited ones.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know. Is she falling in love with somebody, or is Cupid's arrow? I don't know why this came up in this reading. Sensing that somebody has either a crush on her, or she may meet somebody. Yeah, and here it is. Self-control, be the lion, use your personal power, bring in your strength, know that there is a job out there for yourself, and move into that. And it looks like a female energy is going to come in, maybe offer her a job. It might be a woman that she talks to. So, yeah, I wish her good luck. I definitely do.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we have Sonia, if time allows, can you tell me if the swooshes I felt this morning are downloads? I love that. Swoosh.
Swoosha, Sonia. Like you're made of swooshes right now. You've got all this energy going on, Sonia, and it's so we'll call you Swoosha now. But there, all this energy is coming in. It's also coming in from the other side, and it's downloads both. So it's your loved ones on the other side, and then it's also all the work that you've been doing, girl. It's like, I
Mhm,
don't know. Sometimes
mhm.
when you wake up, you might feel like you've had a shower of energy on your
Yeah,
crown chakra. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you are elevating quite a bit. And you know what else it says you're doing is that you're sublimating or putting behind your ego to follow the path of the spirit. In other words, there's no hurry. You'll get it, and you did get it. We sent you those swooshes. You got it. You put your ego aside and just knew it spiritually in your gut or whatever. And they said you are on the hero's journey, and it's the when we, and of course you're a heroine, not a hero, but it's when we take up the task to learn more about what it is we want or where we want to go, and we do that bit by bit. And as we go around the big circle, we have all kinds of different places that we meet up with ourselves and meet up with our path. And they're saying you're just right on the path. You're doing what it is you need to do, and they want you to just keep on doing it, Sonia. So, wow.
So beautiful,
Yeah, maybe they're
Sonia.
angel kids. I love that. Yes,
Angel kisses.
Mary, they're
That's beautiful,
angels.
Mary.
Yeah, it is. All right, we have KK. Peekaboo, are you here? You'll need to tell me, because if you're not, KK's will be the last card reading that we'll do today, or reading.
KK, are you feeling kind of stuck in something? Because it feels like somebody might be pushing you, and you're like, not going to do it. Peekaboo's here. But
Okay, thank you.
I'll pull a card on that for you. But it feels like they've been pushing you to do something, and you're kind of standing firm, like, I don't want that, and that's okay. Free will planet.
It's okay. Is
Yeah.
right. Yep. And I get that in the card. I don't worry about other validation from anybody. You don't need validation. It's you that provides the validation. You're not responsible for how other people perceive you. Stay true to yourself. And they're saying, and if you don't want it, you can still stay true to yourself. So if you want it, you can. And if you don't want it, you can. Nobody needs to push you into anything, because your soul is awakening and you're just growing by leaps and bounds. Look at that. Look at the birds all around you. It says, why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. Just relax into it.
I love that. I love that, Allie, because it does feel like, yeah. And you want to move into a career using your gifts, but your parents try to butt in. Yeah, it feels like somebody in the physical trying to push you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
they worry about you. That's all. They're just worried. Yeah. Yep. Oh,
yeah.
prayer.
You're their little angel, honey. That's why they want to take care of you. So
yeah.
But you've got your own prayers. You do you. It's a free will planet. So
yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yep. That's and I remember feeling that way, like I couldn't do quite everything the way my parents wanted me to do it, and that I'd be disappointing them. I had to just finally say, wait a minute, I'm an adult. I can do what I need to do. I have to make my own life. Yeah. So, without being mean, of course. Yeah. So, all right. So Peekaboo, we're going to go with your spirit guides, because we would need ancestors' names and stuff like that. So let's see what we can find for you. Thank you for the question and for waiting. Yeah. Everybody else, thank you all for being here today and joining us. And for those of you who are new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Hi, Peter Warren from New Zealand. It's nice to see you.
Oh, how beautiful. Well, Peekaboo, they're talking about how beautiful your picture is. And there's just like this joy, this rapture. That's what they're saying, the rapture. It's like you've got this huge opening. I don't know if it's already come, but it's imminent. It's like you can't do enough different things. It's like everything looks like something more amazing than the next thing that's coming into you, and getting wild with it, girl. So, so there's just keep your eye on it. So that beautiful red orb. So I don't know if you're working with earth energy or what you're working with, but they're loving it. Whatever you're doing there, they're loving it.
That's great. That's great. So Peekaboo, Sacred Knowledge is available to you if you're interested in learning more about it. And it takes time. So, whatever it is that you might find yourself interested in, whether it be, let's say, the cards, or learning about mystics, or learning about anything that comes in the name of sacred knowledge, it's built into your DNA to be curious. And so they want you to know right now there are so many places you can find out about that, where before, many years ago, you were kind of stuck because there wasn't really anything that you could put your finger on, certainly not the internet and so forth. But they want you to do it with playfulness. And that's kind of what Terry said in her card. It's like, have fun with it. Oh, don't be serious. Just enjoy it. And everything is like a new baby. And there we have a fairy that's a new baby. It's like it's brand new and it's exciting and it's fun. And, you may not want to do that the rest of your life, but why not check into it? It might be so fun.
Yeah.
And yes, you're interested. That's good, Peekaboo, because they say you are appreciated, and that you will appreciate learning more and more about these things. And you'll see those things that you questioned in your life. And you get some answers to them that might surprise you and interest you in just moving on and learning more and more about not only yourself, but the spiritual world. So you're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome, Peekaboo. Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'll be on at 6:00, which is about 2 hours from now, with medium Kim Copeland. We do angel readings. Come on by and see me. All right. Thanks,
Nice.
Terry.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
See you later.